Guys, welcome. You've made it to part 4 where we're going to be installing some better police menus to help you guys out and make your game more realistic. So pretty much we're going to start off with the first link, which will be called Stop the Ped. This one helps you get the mod menu where you can ask for ID, where you can do drug tests, where you can do if they're drunk, you can do a test like that. So it has a lot of cool stuff. So we're going to go ahead and download it. When you guys first click on it, you'll notice like a little pop-up. So I'll show you guys an example. Whenever you guys click on like stop the ped or something, when you guys click on the link and you click on it, you'll notice like a pop-up. Just exit and click on it again, and boom, there it is. That's just an advertisement. So you might have to exit and then come back, and that's how you get the link to pop up. So there's the download link. So make sure you guys do that. So we're on Stop the Ped for the first link. It should pop up just like this. And then you want to go down and you want to click main download link. Click on that. It's going to load a little bit. You're going to wait for that. And then click download. And it'll download. So Stop the Ped has downloaded, and then you guys want to check the description for the next link, which is going to be called Ultimate Backup. So we're going to click on that link, and then you guys should see something pop up like this. You might get an advertisement like this. Just exit and click on it again, Ultimate Backup, and there it is. Perfect. All right, we're just going to scroll down, and there it is. Main download link. It will load like this. Just click download, and it will download Ultimate Backup. And then the very last link you guys want to download is the police computer. So we want to go click that link, and then you guys will see something pop up like I'll show you right now. Once you guys click that link, you will notice this pop up. No pop-ups. That's perfect. We didn't get no pop-ups, so we don't have to exit anything. We could just go ahead and download it. Yeah, the pop-ups are for advertisement, so just click download. All these advertisements, just click exit that. Just exit all this. Oh no, we just want to exit all these advertisements. Just exit that and click the download again. Okay, there we go. I was trying to exit all those advertisements and it just wouldn't let me. All right, so we got that. Download. This is the last one. All right, perfect. We got all 3 downloaded. So you guys might get a couple pop-ups. You just have to keep exiting them, but once you exit all of them, you get all 3 of these files. All right, so we got all 3 of them. Let's go ahead and install them. So we're going to open up our Grand Theft Auto directory. So if you guys, it's the GTA folder that we created as a shortcut so we can access back. If you guys do not have the shortcut and you need help, I'll show you real quick how to find that location. You just click on File Explorer and you go to your computer or this PC, click on the Windows drive, the first one, and then you should see Programs times 86, and then you should go down to Steam, and you want to go to Steam Apps, and you want to go to Common and Grand Theft Auto. This is the Grand Theft Auto directory. All right, so we're back in. Let's grab Stop the Ped and let's install it. We want to right click on, we'll just click the little arrow, or if your computer, some people have to right click, but we want to get on the arrow, show in folder, and we want to go to Stop the Ped and 7-zip, and boom, Stop the Ped pops up. We're going to click on that, click on this, and here's the things that we need. We're just going to need the plugins right here. We only need the plugins. We already have the Rage native UI. We're just going to put this down for now. And we're going to take this plugins and we're going to drag it in here just like that. And it's going to download Stop the Ped for us. Perfect. Now let's go back to our downloads again. And let's open up the Ultimate Backup. Show in folder. Here's the Ultimate Backup. We're going to 7-zip, extract to Ultimate Backup, and there it is. We're going to click on it. Oops. Click on it. Click on it, and here's the file. plugins, and we're just going to drag and drop. Perfect. And now we need the last one, which is the police computer, which is Compute Leet, which is here in our downloads from the internet. We're gonna click on the arrow or right click, whatever you guys got to do, and show in folder. And we want to 7-zip this bad boy, unzip, and there it is. So we just need to get the Compute Leet, and the plugins. We're gonna grab the plugins and we're gonna drag it down here. Make sure you never want to drag it up to the folders. Always drag it down here or to the empty space. It doesn't really matter either or. Just drag it in and boom. Now we have that plugins installed. All right, so we just installed all 3 mod menus, our police mod menus. Now we just need to make a few changes to the game. So we're going to exit all this. We're just going to leave the Grand Theft Auto directory open. All right, so here's the Grand Theft Auto directory. You guys want to click on LSPDFR. You guys want to go to the LSPDFR INI. Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, you guys do want to check this out real quick. This is just a breakdown. Callout multiplier. You want to change this to 300. Change that to 300 and then exit and save. That's a quick little tip for you guys. Then we want to go into the keys INI. And here we're going to see all the controls. So here we have all the controls for LSPDFR. So one problem with the mod menu, not a lot of people will show you this, but I want to show you guys because I want you guys' game to work perfect, just like my game. You want to go to traffic stop. And you see how it says traffic stop interact controller key D-pad right. We're going to change this to none. And capital N-O-N-E. None. Because we don't want that interrupting. And then you see here the backup menu. We want to click there. And we want to put capital N-O-N-E for that backup menu. And then for the very last one is going to be the, let me see here. There's one more that we have to change. And it's going to be the police computer. Let me see here. Police computer, crime report. Crime report, that's good, that's good. And traffic stop, toggle. Okay, so toggle police computer. We want to hit none. So right there, toggle police computer right here. I had trouble finding it, but I found it. You want to put none. Delete that and put capital N-O-N-E. None. Perfect. So we got that. And then you want to just click X for the exit and then save. And that's it. We just fixed up the game. Now let's go test out our menus and make sure all the menus are working properly before we move on to the next step on adding more controls and settings. So we're going to exit this. We could go ahead and start up our GTA by clicking on Rage. And we're going to test out our mod menus, make sure they are working. Alright guys, we're back in the game. We're just going to start our mods. So we're going to press F4, L-O-A-D, tab, space. And we're going to load our 2 mods that we have installed, EUP menu and LSPDFR. But first we're going to load LSPDFR. So we're going to click down and then we're going to click tab and then enter. And it should load up all of our police mods. It's just going to load. And then we're just going to do a quick test of our interaction menus as well. Fuck off, Buster. So if we hit F4, I'm just going to load the uniform menu so you guys can see it. L-O-A-D, tab, space, and then tab, enter. And we're loading the EUP menu.dll. So that will load, and we're good. And let's go ahead and start our patrol by hitting F4 again and put F-O-R-C, force duty. And we're going to force duty. And boom, we are on duty. And look at that. Stop the PED has successfully loaded. Ultimate Backup has successfully loaded. And United Callouts has successfully loaded. Compute Leet has successfully loaded. All successful loads. beautiful. Let's spawn a car and let's test this and make sure everything is working. Alright, so we're gonna test and make sure all the mods are working correctly and the controls that we set. So we're gonna just test this on the car right in front of us. We're gonna try to pull him over. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy over. Wow, this guy's driving a little crazy. Come on, pull it over to the side. We got him. Alright, so now let's check to make sure everything's working. We're gonna get out the car and walk up to the vehicle. And we're gonna press right on the D-pad. Or if you're using the keyboard, it should press, I believe it's the letter E. So look at that, guys. I pressed right on my controller and we have our mod menu popping up, which is perfect. And we can ask questions. Have you been drinking? We can ask them for his driver's license, all his documents. We could ask them for his registration, his insurance. We could do a test. We could do a drug swab test. We could do a breathalyzer test. We have all this amazing cool stuff we can do. Pretty cool. We order him to leave the vehicle. And then once you guys get all his information, you guys can come back to your police car. And if you guys want to call for backup, you'll press B on the keyboard. Press B and you'll notice your backup menu. You do not want to use your controller. You just want to keep on using the keyboard for this menu. Never use your controller for the backup menu. You want to click down on the keyboard and you can hit enter and you can get
assistance needed
dispatched to send you another unit to help you. And then if you press and hold right on the keyboard, press and hold right on your controller. Press and hold the right D-pad button and you can open up the police computer and you can check people's records. And never use your remote. You always want to use your keyboard when you're using these menus because it's easier. Whenever you're using the remote, you can accidentally press buttons. So we want to hit backspace to exit. And boom, just like that, we're exit. Did our backup show up? Yeah, he's here. All right, so our backup's here.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the perp.
Oh, I guess he just saw somebody. He's chasing somebody. Oh my God, I never had that happen before, but I guess someone tried to steal a car and our backup is chasing the person who tried to steal a car. That is so funny. All right, so sir, you're free to go. I was just doing a test.
See you later.
All right, so all of our mod menus are working. All we need now is the last few things like how to check people's license plates and cool stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. So we just let him go, and let's go on and on to the next step. All right, guys, so we're ready for the next link, which is going to be called Traffic Policer. So we're going to go ahead and click on that link, and it should bring you to a page like this: Traffic Policer, breathalyzer, traffic offenses, speed detection, and more. So we're going to download that. Click Agree, and then Main File. And then the next thing you're going to want to download is the next link is called Police Smart Radio. You want to click on that and download that. That'll be the next link. And we want to get that downloaded. Perfect. Yup. Read all that cool stuff. And we're going to download Police Smart Radio. The last option is always the most latest update. These are old updates. These are the most newest updates. Usually it's the last one. So we want to get the last one. And we got Traffic Police are already downloaded. And we're just waiting for the Police Smart Radio. All right. So now that you guys downloaded those two files, we're going to go into our GTA 5 directory. I have my shortcut ready. And if you guys need help creating a shortcut, you just want to click on this little common. This is a quick tip. You guys don't have to do this if you already did this. Click on common and right click on Grand Theft Auto. And you can create a shortcut and you can drag it to your desktop. I already have mine right here, but you can drag it. And that's how you create yourself a shortcut back into the Grand Theft Auto directory. You don't have to keep trying to find it wherever it is. So just a quick tip. So pretty much we're going to grab the two mod menus and we're going to drop it in. We really need these guys to make your game look alive and more fun. It actually gives you some things to do. So we're gonna right click on that or click the arrow, and we're gonna right click on this, and we're gonna 7-zip traffic policer, extract to, and then it should pop up down here. We're gonna click on that, click on this, and Grand Theft Auto files. And here is everything we need. We want to grab these 3 files, and we're gonna drag it right inside our directory for GTA 5. So we're gonna grab these 3 and drag it in, and we're officially adding traffic policer, which is perfect. We just got that, and now we need Police Smart Radio, the next download that we download, which is finished downloading. We're gonna click on the arrow or right click, and we're gonna click show in folder, and Police Smart Radio, there it is. We're gonna 7-zip extract to, and boom, Police Smart Radio. We're gonna click on that, Grand Theft Auto, and we're just gonna take the first one, plugins, and we're gonna drag it right inside here, and boom, we have Police Smart Radio. So we do need to fix some things on Police Smart Radio. So we need to go to plugins and LSPDFR, and we're gonna notice something called Police Smart Radio, which is right here. What am I doing? Police Smart Radio, and we're gonna go to config, and we're gonna go to the controller configuration, because I use a controller. So usually whenever you use a controller, there's a huge problem because you're accidentally pressing buttons. So to toggle the radio, we want to turn this off. We want to put NONE. I highly suggest you guys get a Xbox remote. It makes life so much easier playing police mods. All right, so boom, we got that. What else do we need? D-pad up, previous button, X, none. Okay, so that's good. So we got the Police Smart Radio. There's nothing else we need from here. We're gonna exit and hit save. Perfect. All right, so we got all of that set up. If you guys ever get lost and you want to see what the keyboard buttons are, you can always come to the settings and look at the keyboard buttons, and that's how you get the menu to work. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty cool. So we're gonna test the game, make sure all of our controls is properly working. We're gonna exit this, and we're gonna exit all of this. Exit. We're gonna make sure Traffic Policer and Police Smart Radio is working correctly. So let's go ahead and launch the game. Alright guys, we're back in the game. I'm going to show you guys Traffic Policer and Police Smart Radio is working. So we're going to click LOAD, tab, space, and click down to go to LSPDFR and hit tab and then enter. That's how we load our LSPDFR mods. We're just going to make sure that Traffic Policer is working and Police Smart Radio. So we don't really have to do everything. I'm just going to do a quick test. And then once that's done, we're going to click FOR for force duty. It should pop up. Just hit tab and then enter, and that should put us right on duty, so we can go ahead and test it out. It's saying that we need arrest manager. You can ignore that. Just hit so it's basically asking if you would like to launch a setup now and proceed. If it's currently important to understand how this works, just hit 2 for no, and then hit 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Just keep hitting 1 and you're done. You're gonna get a couple more messages. Your game might crash. That's all right. That's perfectly fine. Just get back, and LSPDFR should load itself. If it does not load itself, just click F4 and load LSPDFR for yourself. Okay, so my game just kind of froze. Just hit F4 and then hit F4 again and should unfreeze. All right, perfect. So we have all that set up. Let's click F4 again and let's load in our police duty. Hit FOR and then force duty. Hit enter. And we're gonna load right back into the police mods. There we go. All right, let's make sure Traffic Policer and Police Smart Radio is working. So, oh, it's saying that we got another new button. Just press 1. Whenever you guys get those messages, just keep pressing 1. 1, 1, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and that's it. Yeah, and then LSPDFR might load again, and if it freezes, just press F4 and press F4 again. Okay, perfect. Mine's loaded in, nice and perfect, no freezing. F4, and we're gonna hit force FOR duty one more time. This is how you set up Police Smart Radio and the traffic policer. You're gonna get a bunch of pop-ups. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you accept everything. And we're officially done accepting all the terms, and we're gonna go ahead and spawn a police car. Hit F3, and then vehicle spawning, and then emergency, and we'll just spawn whatever. Perfect. All right, let's test our radio, make sure it's working. So to open up your smart radio, you need to press C on the keyboard, the letter C. Press the C key, and you'll get this little menu, right? And you can move up and down with, I believe it's G, or if you're using a keyboard, it's like G and T, GT, if you're using a keyboard. And if you're using a remote, you just press up and down on the D-pad. All right, so but let me show you what it can do. We're gonna get behind somebody. We're gonna get behind somebody real quick, and we're gonna check their license plate by hitting X. I mean, sorry, we need to go to the first one where it says plate check, and then we hit X.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln.
You see that? It tells you what the license plate is on the top of your map. 22TF.
2 Tom, Frank, Mary, 127, no 1099.
And that's how we can check people's license plates.
We can get that.
You just press C. Traffic policer is those white dots you see on your map. It could be a drunk person. It could be a speeding person. It could be a stolen car. That's what traffic policer does. It gives you stuff to do with traffic. So look, we just got a speeder right in front of us. So traffic policer definitely makes the game more fun and more realistic. So that's what all those little white dots on your map are. It's actual vehicles that might have something going on. So that's pretty cool. As you guys can see, dispatch just gave me a call. So that means the calls are working. Everything is working. Police Smart Radio and all that cool stuff. I'll show you guys how to install vocal dispatch so you guys can talk to the dispatcher. So let's get straight into it. Alright guys, now that we're in the game, we're going to go ahead and test out Police Smart Radio and Traffic Policer. We're going to click F4, LOAD, and then tab, space, and we're going to load LSPDFR first. And, oh, accidentally hit something. We're going to load LSPDFR first, so we're going to click down on LSPDFR, and then enter. Oh, crap, I messed up. LOAD.
You tried to feel my breath?
Alright guys, we're back in the game. I'm going to show you guys Traffic Policer and Police Smart Radio is working. So we're going to click LOAD, tab, space, and click down to go to LSPDFR and hit tab and then enter. That's how we load our LSPDFR mods. We're just going to make sure that Traffic Policer is working and Police Smart Radio. So we don't really have to do everything. I'm just going to do a quick test. And then once that's done, we're going to click FOR for force duty. It should pop up. Just hit tab and then enter. And that should put us right on duty. So we can go ahead and test it out. It's saying that we need arrest manager. You can ignore that. Just hit so it's basically asking if you would like to launch a setup now and proceed. If it's currently important to understand how this works, just hit 2 for no, and then hit 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Just keep hitting 1, and you're done. You're gonna get a couple more messages. Your game might crash. That's all right. That's perfectly fine. Just get back, and LSPDFR should load itself. If it does not load itself, just click F4 and load LSPDFR for yourself. Okay, so my game just kind of froze. Just hit F4 and then hit F4 again and should unfreeze. All right, perfect. So we have all that set up. Let's click F4 again and let's load in our police duty. Hit FOR and then force duty. Hit enter. And we're going to load right back into the police mods. There we go. All right, let's make sure Traffic Policer and Police Smart Radio is working. So, oh, it's saying that we got another new button. Just press 1. Whenever you guys get those messages, just keep pressing 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and that's it. You have to, and then LSPDFR might load again. And if it freezes, just press F4 and press F4 again. Okay, perfect. Mine's loaded in. Nice and perfect. No freezing. F4, and we're going to hit force FOR duty one more time. This is how you set up Police Smart Radio and the Traffic Policer. You're going to get a bunch of pop-ups. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you accept everything. And we're officially done accepting all the terms. And we're going to go ahead and spawn a police car. Hit F3 and then vehicle spawning. And then emergency. And we'll just spawn whatever. Perfect. All right, let's test our radio. Make sure it's working. So to open up your smart radio, you need to press C on the keyboard. The letter C. C. Press the C key. And you'll get this little menu, right? And you can move up and down with, I believe it's G, or if you're using a keyboard, it's like G and T, GT, if you're using a keyboard. And if you're using a remote, you just press up and down on the D-pad. All right, so but let me show you what it can do. We're going to get behind somebody. We're going to get behind somebody real quick, and we're going to check their license plate by hitting X. I mean, sorry, we need to go to the first one where it says plate check, and then we hit X.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln.
You see that? It tells you what the license plate is on the top of your map. 22TF.
22 Tom, Frank, Mary, 127, no 1099.
And that's how we can check people's license
Ocean
plates.
1, we can get that.
You just press C. Traffic Policer is those white dots you see on your map. It could be a drunk person. It could be a speeding person. It could be a stolen car. That's what Traffic Policer does. It gives you stuff to do with traffic. So look, we just got a speeder right in front of us. So Traffic Policer definitely makes the game more fun and more realistic. So that's what all those little white dots on your map are. It's actual vehicles that might have something going on. So that's pretty cool. As you guys can see, dispatch just gave me a call. So that means the calls are working. Everything is working. Police Smart Radio and all that cool stuff. I'll show you guys how to install vocal dispatch so you guys can talk to the dispatcher. So let's get straight into it. All right, you guys are going to click on the next link. It should take you to vocal dispatch. Here it is, vocal dispatch. And we just want to download this. It should start downloading. Once it does download, we're going to just open it up, show in folder. There it is, vocal dispatch. Right click, 7-zip, extract to, and there it is, vocal dispatch. And we want to take these 3 and we want to drag it into our Grand Theft Auto directory. Here's my shortcut. We're going to go into our Grand Theft Auto directory. We're going to take these 3 and we're going to drag it away from the folders. We don't never ever drag it here. No. Here, yes. And drag it down there. And it's going to add our files. We want to click on the plugins and we want to go to Lspdfr. And then we're going to notice something here, vocal dispatch INI. We want to click on that. And you guys can actually make some cool changes. All right, so we have here, it says this control whether the vocal dispatch will display immersive messages instead of more technical but less immersive. Notifications, true, that's fine. When vocal dispatch responds to unknown. Okay, so this one we want to put true. Change this to true. Change that to true. Oops, sorry, I put a capital. It doesn't doesn't need it. Make sure you guys always do it the way that you see how the modder created it. He created with lowercase, just put lowercase, so true. And then you guys can actually make it call you a different name. So if you want, you could put like Sam. Mine's is Sam. And I like to put Sam 12. You know what I mean? So she'll be like, copy that Sam 12. You know what I mean? Let's see what else. We need to take off this. We need to put NONE for none on the begin listening. You want to put NONE, and that's it. And we're done with this, so we can go ahead and exit that and save. Now we have vocal dispatch. We're going to go ahead and test that out and make sure it's working. Alright guys, now we're back in the game. We're going to go ahead and test our vocal dispatch. So we're going to press F4, LOAD, tab, space, and click down to go to LSPDFR, and then tab, enter. It's going to just load up. Perfect. We're going to just hit F. We're not going to load the uniforms. We're just going to do a quick test. You don't really need to load the uniforms. All right, so we got that, and just hit F4, and we're going to test out and make sure that vocal dispatch. So if you guys look near your space bar, you'll see ALT. ALT is the alt button. If you click alt, you should be able to talk to dispatch. Dispatch, we are 10-8 and ready for patrol.
Roger that.
Perfect, there we go. And if you guys want to check out the vocal dispatch readme, it'll tell you what you guys can say to the dispatch on the menu in the vocal dispatch. So I'll show you guys that real quick. So that is working. We got everything working, which is perfect. We're going to exit this. And I'll show you guys how to check out what you can say to the dispatch. So if you go back into your downloads, I have a shortcut, but what you guys can do is go to File Explorer and go to your downloads, and you'll notice the vocal dispatch that we downloaded right here. Click on that, and then the README. Click on the README, and you guys can see everything that you can do with the vocal dispatch. Roll immediate backup. Jesus Christ. Roll me immediate backup, so you can say all this cool stuff. Code 4, shots fired, code 3 backup, tow truck, transport. These are all the cool stuff you can say to the dispatch, and she can hear you, and she'll send you some help. So pursuit backup, code 2, SWAT, need SWAT, requesting SWAT, SWAT requested, requesting ambulance and fire truck request. These are all the cool stuff you can yell at her. All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys got it all down packed. If any questions, leave it in the comment section. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you in the next episode.